You make good money. You pay your bills on time. You even save a little every month. So why do you still feel broke? Not homeless broke, not can't eat broke, but that quiet, nagging feeling that everyone else is getting ahead and you're falling behind. Let me give you an example. I talked to a guy last month, makes $120,000 a year, no debt, $40,000 in savings. He told me, I feel like I'm one bad week away from disaster. That's not reality. That's money dysmorphia. It has a name, and most people don't know they have it. You've probably heard of body dysmorphia. That's when you look in the mirror and see flaws that aren't there. You think you're overweight when you're not. You think you're ugly when you're fine. Money dysmorphia is the exact same thing, but with your bank account. It's the gap between your actual financial reality and your perception of it. You're doing okay, maybe even better than okay, but you feel poor. You feel behind. You feel like one wrong move and everything falls apart. And here's the kicker. The more you feel it, the worse your financial decisions get. 43% of Gen Z report feeling financially behind despite having no debt. 41% of millennials with savings still feel poor. So how do you know if you have money dysmorphia? 3 signs. Sign 1, you're paralyzed by every financial decision. Should you invest? Should you pay down debt? Should you save for a house? You research for weeks. You watch videos. You ask friends. And then you do nothing. Because you're terrified of making the wrong move. So you make no move at all. Ask yourself, when was the last time you made a financial decision and felt genuinely good about it? Not anxious, not second-guessing. If you can't remember, that's sign 1. Sign 2, you compare your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Your friend buys a house. You're happy for them. But also, why not you? A coworker talks about their investment portfolio. Suddenly, your 401k feels pathetic. You see a YouTuber renting a Lamborghini and think, I'll never get there. Except that YouTuber is in debt up to their eyeballs. But you don't see that part. Here's a quick test. Open your phone. Scroll for 30 seconds. Count how many posts make you feel financially inadequate. If it's more than 2, you're in the comparison trap. Sign 3, you have money, but you don't feel like you do. You have 6 months of expenses saved, maybe more, but you still buy the cheapest groceries. You still drive the old car. You still say no to dinner with friends because it costs too much. You're not broke. You're not even struggling. But every dollar that leaves your account feels like a mistake. And that fear, it's costing you more than money. It's costing you experiences. It's costing you memories. It's costing you your life. Ask yourself, when was the last time you spent money on something that made you genuinely happy and didn't feel guilty afterward? If that question makes you uncomfortable, that's sign 3. So where does this come from? Why do so many people feel poor, even when they're not? 3 reasons. After a while, it starts to feel like everyone around you is doing better than you. Every time you open Instagram, someone's on a beach in Bali. Every time you open TikTok, someone's driving a car you can't afford. Every time you open YouTube, someone's telling you how they made $50,000 this month. And after a while, your normal life starts to feel like failure. That's the trap. You're not comparing yourself to reality. You're comparing yourself to a highlight reel. And highlight reels are designed to make you feel behind. In fact, studies show that people who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media are significantly more likely to report financial anxiety, even when their income is above average. One study found that just 10 minutes of browsing luxury travel content Increase feelings of financial inadequacy by 34%. 10 minutes. That's one bathroom break. Reason 2. The world actually is more unstable than it used to be. Your parents bought a house for 3 times their annual salary. You need 10 times yours. They had pensions. You have a 401k that drops 20% whenever the market sneezes. They could lose a job and find another in weeks. You're one layoff away from moving back home. This isn't in your head. The safety net is thinner, but your brain hasn't adjusted. It just stays in emergency mode forever. This isn't paranoia. The Federal Reserve found that the inflation adjusted median home price has increased 150% since 1980. Wages? Up only 25%. Your brain isn't broken. It's responding to a world that actually is harder. Reason 3. Your emotions are driving your money, not your logic. You feel anxious. You buy something to feel better. You feel guilty about buying. You check your bank account and feel worse. You feel worse. You avoid looking at your money altogether. It's a cycle. This cycle has a name in psychology, the emotional spending loop, and the only way out isn't making more money. It's recognizing the loop before you enter it. Here's why this matters. 2 people, same income, same savings, same opportunities. One has money dysmorphia, the other doesn't. 10 years later, one of them has built wealth. The other is still waiting to feel secure. That's the real cost of money dysmorphia. Not the money you lose, the life you postpone, the trip you never take, the opportunities you never pursue, the experiences you never allow yourself to enjoy. Because when you never feel like you have enough, enough never arrives. So what do you actually do about it? Step 1. Audit what you're feeding your brain. For 1 week, unfollow every wealth porn account that makes you feel behind. Replace them with neutral, educational content. Or just take a break entirely. Your financial anxiety isn't caused by your bank account. It's caused by what you compare it to. I'll make it easy. Go to your following list. Ask one question. Does this account make me feel inspired or inadequate? If it's inadequate, mute. Not unfollow, just mute. Try it for 7 days. You'll be shocked how much lighter you feel. Step 2. Figure out what enough actually looks like for you. Most people can't tell you how much money would make them feel secure, so they chase an infinite target. Sit down, calculate your monthly needs, multiply by 12. That's your baseline. Then add 20% for emergencies. Anything above that? That's gravy. You don't have to be anxious about it anymore. Here's a real example. Monthly needs $3,500. Yearly baseline $42,000. Emergency pad $50,400. If you have $60,000 saved, you're already past enough. Write that number down. Put it on your fridge. Stop moving the goalpost. Step 3. Spend money on purpose, not on impulse. Pick one thing that genuinely improves your life. A dinner with friends, a course that helps your career, a weekend trip. Spend on that. And when you do, tell yourself, I earned this. I deserve this. And it's not making me poor. Try this tomorrow. Take $20. Spend it on something that creates a memory, not a thing. Coffee with a friend, a book you've wanted, a donation to a cause you care about. Notice how it feels. That feeling, that's what money is actually for. Because the goal isn't to die with the biggest pile of cash. The goal is to live a life that doesn't feel poor. Money dysmorphia is real, but it's not permanent. The first step is knowing you have it. And here's the thing I want you to walk away with. You're not broken. You're not bad with money. You're just seeing yourself through a distorted lens. And once you know the lens is distorted, you can start to correct it. Comment below, what's one thing you feel behind on financially, even though you're probably doing okay? I read every comment. Subscribe if you want more videos that fix how you think about money, not how to get rich fast, but how to stop feeling broke when you're not. I'll see you in the next one.